we know sum. What's sum? Somebody raise your hand and tell me, what does sum mean, Carson? The total. And we know that to find the total, when we see sum, what are we going to do? Anybody? Brock?
Well, wait, see the sum, we're gonna add up the numbers.
You're going to add. Sum means to add, right? If it asks you to find the sum of two numbers, you know we're going to add. And then 10 frame. Okay, so we're going to look at all of those today. Okay, so look at the first example on page 23. It says Anna has 8 tomatoes. She buys 5 more tomatoes. How many tomatoes does Anna have in all? So, you have 8 tomatoes, right? And then she buys 5 more. So this is our equation, right? It's asking how many does she have in all, right? Now it says when one addend is close to 10, you can make 10 and find the sum. Okay? So if you look at this, okay, we know that 5, to get 5, you can add 3 and 2, right? 2 plus 3 is 5, right? Okay? And then you have 8, right? This one just comes straight down, right? Follow me? Okay? Now, 8 plus 2 is 10. Right? Have a seat, Chandler. They can't see behind you. So we made a whole number of 10 plus the 3 left over from the 5, right? And we get 13. Yes, James?
I always see the answer.
What?
I always see the answer in the book.
Yes, it's there to show you. It's your example. Okay? So, we broke down the 5 to make a whole number of 10. Isn't it easier to add a whole number 10 plus like 1 or 2 or 3? Isn't that easier? Okay, so this is an easy way. If we know that 8 plus 2 is 10 and we have 3 left over, okay, then we can easily add 10 plus 3, which gives us 13. Okay, so here's the 10 frame that it's talking about. Okay, when you see a 10 frame, it's this square here. 4, 5. Okay, and then you normally have different colors to represent different numbers. Okay, so we're gonna do green is your 8. Okay, is that 8?
Yes.
Yes. Then for your 5, we'll do purple. Okay. Okay. So with the 10 frame, okay, we can take these 2, right? And we can move them up to here, right? So we can make So now this whole 10 frame has 10 circles in it, and then what's left over? 3. So we know we have 10 plus the 3 left over, which is going to equal 13. Okay, does that make a little bit of sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at number 1. Let's look at number 1. Okay, give me just a second to erase this. Alright, so number 1, we're going to add by making 10. Okay? 9 plus 7 equals something. Okay? So we're going to keep our 9. Right? So what makes up, what two numbers added together make up 7? Okay, we know this is 9 and we want to make it a whole number of 10. So what two numbers would we add here? James?
5 and 2.
But then 9 plus 5 is more than 10, and 9 plus 2 is more than 10. We want to make it 10. We want to make this number 10. So Luke, what numbers could we use that add up to 7?
We could use 1 and 6.
Yep. Okay. So we're taking it, right? We're breaking this down into numbers that we could use for here, right? Fill in your blanks. So we've broken it down. So now we're going to take these two numbers, and 9 plus 1 equals what?
10.
10. So now we're going to have 10 plus, and we can't forget this 6, right? 10 plus 6, and that equals what? Bruh?
16.
16. Okay?
Do we write 10 plus 6?
Yes, you should be writing this, filling in your blanks. Yes.
Do we write it down on the other, on this one, or right here? So I did one with the mark.
Nope, now you write 10, because 9 and 1 is 10. And then you bring down your 6. And then that is what?
16.
Yep. So, 9 plus 7, your last one. 9 plus 7 equals what?
16.
16. Okay? So, if you had your 10 frame, right? And you had 9. Right? You had 9 here, and then you have to have 7. What can we do with one of the purples? Chandler, what can we do with one of the purples?
Bring it up into the last one.
Okay, so let's take this one right here, and we're going to bring it up until this last box, right? So we're going to add it here, right? So now, how many do we have in the frame?
Wait, should we draw some?
Nope. How many do we have in the frame now?
10.
10, and then we count how many are left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do 10 plus 6 gives us
16.
16. Okay? Turn the page. Let's look at the next one. Sorry, turn around, please. All right, we'll do this one together, and then you'll try it